go to the mine, it's because you have no other way to live. If I don't work that day, we are going to starve.
In the evening, I feel very, very tired. I feel my chest hurting because I've been carrying heavy sticks the whole day.
Children robbed of their childhoods. Women and girls robbed of their dignity.
The soldiers came in and pulled off all our clothes. We were standing there naked and they told us to lie down. They said we must become their wives.
It's a bountiful land, the heart of Africa. But the Democratic Republic of the Congo is one of the deadliest spots on earth. Millions have died because of clashes between rebels and the National Army. It has turned many Congolese into slaves. A mining bonanza in eastern Congo is fueling the conflict. The army and rebel militias make money by feeding the growing global demand for tin, tantalum, tungsten, and gold. These metals come from one of the least developed places on the planet, but they make high technology possible.
If you pull out your cell phone, if you're using a laptop, if you're screwing in a light bulb in your house, there's a good chance that what's in your hand right now was in the hand of a slave a little while back. We're directly tied to the slavery in Eastern Congo through the things that we're using every day in our modern lives.
Free the Slaves and 2 Congolese community groups have teamed up to investigate slavery in key mining regions.
It looks like just about half of the people you interviewed had either some type of slavery or confirmed slavery.
Yes.
The investigators, working undercover at times because of the danger, found several types of slavery, including the enslavement of children.
We were shocked with this result. Children mining sites means life destroyed forever. They don't have time to get educated. They don't have time to get affection from parents. They don't have time to build their life.
Unfortunately, we found that children are doing the worst kind of work. They're diggers, they're transporters and porters. They're separating minerals from the dirt and mud in which they're found. And they're doing this in very difficult conditions. Any person who's going into the mines should have protective gear, but they go without any type of protection.
We know it's dangerous work because sometimes a big storm may come and cover the hole where you are working and kill you. I know one boy who died. A big stone came down from the mountain and it hit him and he died.
Busho and Moise work 6 days a week, sunrise to sunset, for 20 cents a day. It's barely enough to buy 2 potatoes to stay alive, to toil for another day as child slaves. They live in simple homes in a small village. They were forced by their mothers to go into the mines when their fathers were killed in the war.
Children who go to the mine are those who don't have means to go to school. There are so many of us, really, in the mine, and most of us are orphans.
For Agnessi, slavery began with a rebel raid.
They came in order to shoot and loot. We heard a lot of shooting. They were checking house to house, and this is when they got us. They took us to the forest with them. They became our husbands just by having sex with us.
Agnessi learned that resistance could bring tragedy.
We came across a mother who was walking her daughter to high school. The soldiers said, "We are taking this girl with us. She is no longer your daughter." When the mom tried to resist a little bit, they killed her on the spot.
Eastern Congo is peppered with informal mines in isolated locations. The law here is the law of the gun. Government regulations are rarely enforced. Some men head to the mines voluntarily to work off debts. But many are trapped as debt slaves when lenders claim their loans haven't been paid. Others are actually sentenced into slavery by corrupt judges at rugged outposts. Sometimes armed groups sweep through towns to march people into slavery at gunpoint. Free the Slaves teams have done more than uncover these causes of Congolese slavery. They have pinpointed what's needed for people to break free. Local child protection committees are already beginning to form.
Free the Slaves believes that the best ideas for gaining liberty and freedom actually come from the communities that are experiencing the worst forms of slavery around the world. There is hope, and there are answers that are coming from these communities. We just need to listen.
It's true that Congolese have always said this country is very rich, but I have a different opinion. I believe that the richness of the country is based upon its people.
Investing in people through vocational training for adults and free schools for children will help families find new ways to earn a living. It will help them avoid slavery at the mines.
We need a government that protects its citizens from slavery. The time of change has come. All is not lost forever.
The Congolese want global pressure on their own government. Cleaning up the mining industry and investing in village development will help everyone. Creating official regulated trading centers will allow authorities to certify whether minerals are slavery-free. It's also time for high-tech companies to clean up their act.
We're not asking companies to become police in other countries. They should still be requiring their suppliers to pass a requirement down through different supply contracts that says that they will be monitoring slavery at the source of the supply chain and rooting it out.
The Congo was gripped by slavery once before. A century ago, it was ivory and rubber. A global campaign ended slavery then, and victory is possible again. Ending modern slavery will help Congolese kids reclaim their dreams. For Moise, that means opening a barber shop or small store. Agnessi dreams that her family will one day reunite. And Busho, he dreams big. Busho wants to be president.
If I were president, I could help all these children because myself, I have had a bad experience. And the kind of assistance I would provide them is to give them clothes and food and pay their school fees.
These children are a problem for all of humanity. The world can't be called a world as long as there are children living in this state. Slavery is a problem that affects all of humanity, and it needs to be ended in every corner of the world.